Welcome, lovely viewers, to another exciting video. Hello, dear viewers. Get ready to expand your horizons as we delve into Richard Nelson, playwright. Richard John Nelson, born October 17, 1950, is an American playwright and librettist. He wrote the book for the 2000 Broadway musical James Joyce's The Dead, for which he won the Tony Award for Best Book of a Musical, as well as the book for the 1988 Broadway production of Chess. He is also the writer of the critically acclaimed play cycle The Rhinebeck Panorama. Now, let's redirect our focus towards personal life and discover its significance in our narrative. Nelson was born in Chicago, Illinois, to Viola, a dancer, and Richard Finners Nelson, an accounting systems analyst and sometimes sales representative. During Nelson's childhood, the family moved frequently to accommodate his father's work, but they settled for long stretches in Gary, Indiana, the outskirts of Philadelphia, and finally in a suburb of Detroit. Nelson's earliest theatrical influences were in musical theater, and he estimates that he saw more than 25 musicals before ever seeing his first straight play. He graduated from Hamilton College in 1972 and received an honorary Doctor of Literature degree from Hamilton College in 2004. He married Cynthia Blair Bacon on May 21, 1972. They have two children, Zoe B. 1983 and Jocelyn B. 1988. As we progress, let's zoom in on career and examine its role in shaping our overall narrative. He has worked with the Royal Shakespeare Company and had 10 plays produced there. Those plays include Principia Scriptoria 1986, Some Americans Abroad 1989, Two Shakespearean Actors 1990, Columbus and the Discovery of Japan 1992, Mish's Party 1993, New England 1994, The General from America 1996, and Goodnight Children Everywhere 1997. In November 2006, Frank's Home, About 2 Days in the Life of Frank Lloyd Wright, premiered in Chicago, Nelson's hometown, at the Goodman Theatre in association with Playwrights Horizons. In an interview in the Brooklyn Rail at the time of its New York debut, Nelson offers advice to young writers. My advice is always to write what really matters. I ask my students 2 questions. Why did you write it? And should I watch it? People ask about structure, form, character development, and I'm not even sure what all of that means. Try not to second-guess yourself. Form will come if you focus on what you want to say with truth and honesty. Structure is the hand that holds up what you want to say. From 2005 to 2008, Nelson was the chair of the playwriting department at the Yale School of Drama. Now, let's delve into the intricacies of the Apple family plays and explore its various aspects. From 2010 to 2013, Nelson wrote and directed 4 plays centered around the Apple family, a fictional household set in Rhinebeck, New York, with each play focused on either an election or a significant historical anniversary. The main characters are 3 adult sisters, Barbara, Marian, and Jane, called a Chekhovian family pod by the Variety reviewer. The first play in the series, At Hopi Changi Thing, focused on the 2010 midterm elections and opened on election night, November 2, 2010. The second play, Sweet and Sad 2011, depicts the family on the 10th anniversary of the September 11 attacks. The third play, Sorry, opened on November 6, 2012, and takes place during the 2012 presidential election. The final play, Regular Singing 2013, is set on the 50th anniversary of the JFK assassination. Each play debuted off-Broadway at the Public Theatre, featuring essentially the same cast members in each subsequent production. With the opening of Regular Singing in 2013, the Public Theatre presented the entire series in repertory. The cast of That Hopi Changi Thing, Sweet and Sad, and Sorry featured John DeVries as Benjamin Apple, Marianne Plunkett as Barbara Apple, J.O. Sanders as Richard Apple, Shua Hensley as Tim Andrews, Layla Robbins as Marian Apple Platt, and J. Smith Cameron as Jane Apple Halls. The cast of regular singing included the first three casts with the exceptions of Stephen Kunken as Tim Andrews and Sally Murphy as Jane Apple Halls. On April 29, 2020, the public live-streamed a new Apple Family play, What Do We Need to Talk About? Again directed by Nelson, it reunited the cast from regular singing. The characters, now 7 years older, meet by video during the COVID-19 pandemic. Without wasting any more time, let's jump into the fascinating world of the Gabriels. Nelson has written a new trilogy, titled The Gabriels, Election Year in the Life of One Family, focusing on the Gabriel family during the 2016 presidential election year. The same cast appears in all three plays: Meg Gibson, Karen Gabriel, Lynn Hawley, Hannah Gabriel, Roberta Maxwell, Patricia Gabriel, Marianne Plunkett, Mary Gabriel, J.O. Sanders, George Gabriel, and Amy Warren, Joyce Gabriel. The first play, Hungry, opened off-Broadway at the Public Theatre on February 27, 2016 previews, and officially on March 4, directed by Nelson. The next play in the trilogy, What Did You Expect?, opened on September 10, 2016, in previews, officially on September 16 and closed on October 9. The final play, Women of a Certain Age, opened on election night, November 8, 2016, and ran to December 4. The three plays ran in repertory December 10 to 18. Hungry is set in Dutchess County, New York. The family of the recently deceased Thomas Gabriel are in the kitchen to prepare dinner. The group includes Thomas's widow, Mary, his sister, Joyce, his brother George and his wife Hannah, his elderly mother Patricia, and his first wife Karen. For dinner, the group peels apples for apple crisp and makes ratatouille and pasta. Referring to the political campaign, one character says, "God, it's going to be a long 8 months. What did you expect?" Also set in Rhinebeck, takes place 6 months after Hungry. Patricia has taken a roommate at her retirement community, and her debts are the focus of the play. The family prepares for a picnic as they deal with their fears of the post-recession world. In Women of a Certain Age, set between 5 and 7 on election night, the Gabriels have gathered for dinner. George has picked up their son from college to vote and has driven him back. Joyce is at home and Patricia has also joined the group. The play ends without revealing the winner of the election. Ben Bruntley wrote, "Far more than in any of his other plays, Mr. Nelson comes close here to capturing the elusive, expansive comic sadness we associate with his beloved Chekhov. That Chekhovian sense of time fading even as we inhabit it thrums through both the talk and the silences." The Gabriels played an engagement at the Kennedy Center, Washington, D.C. in January 2017 and then played at the Perth International Arts Festival, Australia on February and the Hong Kong Arts Festival on February. The original cast performed. In the following segment, we'll be examining the Michaels in greater detail. In 2019, Nelson added to the Rhinebeck Panorama with the Michaels, which ran at the Public October 19 to December 1, 2019. As with the Apple and Gabriel family plays, it takes place around a meal, this time in the kitchen of Rose Michael, a celebrated choreographer. Nelson directed a cast made up of Charlotte Bidwell as Lucy Michael, Haviland Morris as Irene Walker, Marianne Plunkett as Kate Harris, Matilda Sakamoto as May Smith, J.O. Sanders as David Michael, Brenda Welly as Rose Michael, and Rita Wolfe as Sally Michael. Brace yourself for a captivating discussion on awards and honors as we explore its nuances and implications. Thomas J. Watson Fellowship, Rockefeller Foundation Playwright in Residence Award, Green Stage, Penelope Rappel's International Foundation for Theatre Award, Drama Master, American Dramatist 2008 Obie Award for Playwriting, the Vienna Notes 1979 Obie Award for Innovative Programming with David Jones, Brooklyn Academy of Music Theatre Company 1979 Giles Cooper Award for Plays Written for BBC Radio, Languages Spoken Here 1987 Giles Cooper Award for Plays Written for BBC Radio, Eating Words 1989 Drama Desk Award, Outstanding New Play for Some Americans Abroad 1990 Tony Award nomination for Best New Play to Shakespearean Actors 1992 Tony Award for Best Book of a Musical. James Joyce's The Dead 2000 Tony Award nomination for Best Musical and Best Original Score. James Joyce's The Dead 2000 Drama Desk Award Outstanding New Play nomination. Franny's Way 2002 Drama Desk Award Outstanding Play nomination. Sorry 2013 Drama Desk Award Outstanding Play nomination. Regular Singing 2014. In the upcoming section, we'll be dissecting theatre and exploring its implications in greater detail. The Killing of Iwanski, Los Angeles, Mark Taper Forum Lab, 1975 Conjuring and Event, Los Angeles, Mark Taper Forum Lab, 1976 Scooping, Washington, D.C., Arena Stage, February 4, 1977 Jungle Coup, New York, Playwrights Horizons, June 22, 1978 The Vienna Notes, Minneapolis, Min. The Tyrone Guthrie Theatre, October 6, 1978 Bal, Williamstown, Mass. Williamstown Theatre Festival, July 1979 Rip Van Winkle, or The Works, New Haven, Con. Yale Repertory Theatre, December 4, 1981 The Return of Pinocchio, Seattle, Washington, Empty Space, March 1983 An American Comedy, Los Angeles, Mark Taper Forum, October 13, 1983 Between East and West, Seattle, Wash. Seattle Repertory Theatre, March 23, 1984 Principias Victoria, New York, Manhattan Theatre Club, March 25, 1986 Chess Bookwriter, New York, Imperial Theatre, April 28, 1988 Roots in Water, Woodstock, NY, River Arts Repertory, Summer 1988 Some Americans Abroad, Stratford-upon-Avon, Royal Shakespeare Company, July 19, 1989 Two Shakespearean Actors, Stratford-upon-Avon, Royal Shakespeare Company, 1990 Columbus and the Discovery of Japan, London, Royal Shakespeare Company, July 22, 1992 Mish's Party with Alexander Gilman, London, Royal Shakespeare Company, July 21, 1993 Life Sentences, New York, Second Stage Theatre, December 1, 1993 New England, London, Royal Shakespeare Company, November 29, 1994 Three Sisters adaptation of Anton Chekhov, Goodman Theatre, 1995 The General from America, Stratford-upon-Avon, Royal Shakespeare Company, July 17, 1996 Kenneth's Play, with Colin Chambers, London, Royal Shakespeare Company, 1997 Goodnight Children Everywhere, Stratford-upon-Avon, Royal Shakespeare Company, December 11, 1997 James Joyce's The Dead, with Sean Davey, New York, Playwrights Horizons, October 28, 1999 Madame Melville, London, Vaudeville Theatre, October 18, 2000 Franny's Way, New York, Playwrights Horizons, March 27, 2002 My Life with Albertine, New York, Playwrights Horizons, March 13, 2003 Rodney's Wife, Williamstown, Mass. Williamstown Theatre Festival, July 7, 2004 The Seagull adaptation of Anton Chekhov The Suicide adaptation of Nikolai Edmund The Wood Demon adaptation of Anton Chekhov Frank's Home, Goodman Theatre, December 2006 Conversations in Tusculum, The Public Theatre, March 2008 That Hopi Changi Thing, The Public Theatre, November 2010 Sweet and Sad, The Public Theatre, September 2011 Sorry, The Public Theatre, November 2012 Nikolai and the Others, Lincoln Center Theatre, May 2013 Regular Singing, The Public Theatre, November 2013 Hungry, The Public Theatre, March 2016 Part 1 of The Gabriels What Did You Expect? The Public Theatre, September 2016 Part 2 of The Gabriels Women of a Certain Age, The Public Theatre, November 2016 Part 3 of The Gabriels Illyria, The Public Theatre, October 2017 Uncle Vanya adaptation of Anton Chekhov, with Richard Pever and Larisa Volokonsky, Old Globe Theatre and the Hunter Theatre Project, New York City, September 2018. The Michaels, The Public Theatre, October-December 2019. What do we need to talk about? The Public Theatre live stream, April 29, 2020. Nelson's plays are published by Broadway Play Publishing Inc. Faber, Anti-Celsius G. Get ready for a thought-provoking discussion as we delve into radio plays and its impact on our understanding. Languages spoken here, BBC Radio 3, December 11, 1987. Eating words, BBC Radio 4, October 30, 1989. Advice to Eastern Europe, BBC Radio 3, December 27, 1990. The American Wife, BBC Radio 4, January 25, 1996. Hyde Park on Hudson, BBC Radio 3, June 7, 2009. Now, let's shift our perspective and explore screenplays through a fresh lens, unlocking new perspectives. Sensibility and Sense, Television, American Playhouse, PBS, 1990. The End of a Sentence, Television, American Playhouse, PBS, 1991. Ethan Frome, film, adapted from the novel by Edith Wharton, 1993. PBS, American Playhouse, 1994. Roots in Water, 2011. Hyde Park on Hudson, film, Daybreak Pictures, 2012. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from my channel.